Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So we're going to do another up close collection video today. I think today we're going to do glosses because that's the next drawer on my side here. We started off with lipsticks, which was the first makeup drawer that I have over here, and then glosses is next. We might as well go through them. I have some glosses that have colour in them. I have some very sparkly glosses. I've got some glosses that have no colour, mostly just sparkle. I've also got some that are super pigmented, almost like a lip lacquer. I've also got ones that have absolutely no colour at all to them. So I'm going to swatch as I feel necessary in this video. I don't know if I'm going to swatch absolutely everything because there's no point in me swatching 10 clear glosses that all look the same. Kind of like my lipstick video, I have them done by brand, so they go by brand, not necessarily by colour, but in the brand it goes by colour, if that makes sense. So if all my MAC lipsticks, they're all in colour order, and then it moves on to, I don't know, something else, NYX, and then it's in colour order, and then it moves on. So it'll kind of stop and start with the colours, and then it's kind of just a mix match of everything with them. So we're going to do another overhead video because I actually kind of liked it. I like how it turned out, and I think it's a little bit of a different view than just seeing me look like this all the time. Just before we jump right into it, if you want to see this makeup look, it's actually coming up in a couple of days. It's coming up on the 17th. If you want to see any up close pictures of the look, then my Instagram will be linked down below. You can see it as soon as the video goes live. A day or two after, the pictures will go live and you'll see it there if you follow me. And also the video will be going up, so you'll see how I actually achieved this look and which palette I used for this. Spoiler alert, I think it could be in my top 10 palettes, this palette. So go give that a check out later on. So yeah, let's get on to some actual swatches. Okay guys, so let's get into some lip gloss. Kind of lip gloss, lip stains, anything kind of not fully a liquid lipstick and not a bullet lipstick or anything like that. I may have a few crayons in here, but they're quite glossy and sheer, so that's kind of why I put them in here as well. We're going to start with NYX because that's my first rose, because I do have a good bit of that. So let's get started. I am going to start over here with the weird ones. So we're starting weird already, but these ones here are the duochromatic lip glosses, and my mom got me like these three for Christmas one year, and this one here is the shade Foam Party. I did wear this before and I will be wearing it soon as well. They're sheer, but they do have enough colour to actually give colour, if that makes sense. It's going to be hard to swatch glosses. But yeah, like there is enough colour in them. They're really pretty, really fun, really cool looking. Bit weird, but I like them. Then next we have, these are going to roll everywhere, it's going to drive me nuts. Then we have the Gypsy Dreams. It's a purple with like sparkle, so like sparkly and metallic and pigmented. I love these guys. These actually get more use than you would imagine them to get use. Then we've got this one here, is cool. It's like a copper with a pink reflex through it. It's called Fair Play. I do really like wearing this with nudes and stuff like that because it adds a bit of a weird effect. That's how that looks there. Can you get the pink? There we go. Look at that. That's it there. Then we have this one here. This is the NYX Candy Slick Glowy Lip Color. This is in the shade Sugar Coated Kiss. And this is pigmented but a very thin formula. I will say it goes on slightly patchy until you kind of work it onto the skin. You do have to go in and really rub it in to get it to go on smoother. But I love the colour. They smell really nice and sweet, kind of fruity. And the next up is one of my all-time favourite gloss formulas. This is the Butter Gloss. This is one of my favourite formulas out of all of like my glosses in general, any gloss I've ever used. This one is Creme Brulee. I'm pretty sure I have another one of these as well that I got in an advent calendar this year. Such a pretty classic nude. There's enough colour in them to give a bit of colour if you want to wear it on its own, or wear it with something under it, or just with a pencil or something like that. They're beautiful, love them, they're so comfortable. Next up then is another butter gloss. This one is called Eclair. I actually love this pink as well. This is a great pink gloss. Again, just enough colour to wear if you want to wear it on its own. But yeah, I love having these. Oh, I'm not in frame. I love having these glosses. I think they're so pretty, so fun. Next up then is another pink. This one is called Meringue. And it's just a bit of a brighter pink. It's a bit more of a candy floss kind of pink, a bit more cooler toned, which I also really like. That's lovely if you want to pink up a lipstick that's a bit too nude, but you want a hint of pink to it, but it gives enough pink to actually look like it's noticeable. Then next up is a fun one. This is called Peaches and Cream. I actually used this in a recent look. I can't remember exactly which one. I think it was one of my looks from my Juvia's Place Sweet Pinks palette. But look at that fun colour. How pretty is that? They're not always as bright, but they're kind of as bright. So let's move on to the red, which is called Cherry Pie. And this is pigmented enough for a red gloss as well. It's actually quite a nice one. Let me make sure I'm still in frame. But yeah, like it's pigmented enough. It would definitely add colour to whatever sort of red you put under it. It's definitely glossy though, as you can see there. And then these last two here, these are lip oils. I'm not going to swatch this one because there's literally no colour off it. It looks like there's going to be colour on it, but it's literally clear. If you're wondering what this is actually some blue tack to stop these from rolling to the side. This one here is called Sheer Blush. This has a tiny bit of colour, so I'll swatch it a little bit for you. But like, not really much colour. But the lip oils are really nice. I actually really like them. I've used them a few times. But let's continue. So we've got some more nudie ones. This is Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. This is a really, really small one that I got. I used the Creme Brulee quite a bit, so I'm actually going to keep this one and have it as a backup. And it's super teeny weeny and I love it. Then this one here is called Glazy Days. I'm pretty sure I've worn this a couple of times. It's such a pretty, if you're doing like a brownie nude lip, it's such a pretty gloss to go with it. And that's how that looks there. Stunning. If you own Velvet Teddy from MAC, that's the kind of gloss to go for it. This one here is called Tiramisu. I don't know why it's like a brown lid with a pinky kind of coloured packaging, but it is. It's kind of like a rosy pink. Has a bit more pink than say a neutral rosy pink would normally be. And then this one here is called Angel Food Cake. Has a bit more of a plummy sort of tone. Also has a more brownie toned lid for some reason. And this one here has a bit more of a mauvey sort of tone, a bit more plummy, kind of like that Plumful lipstick that I mentioned in my lipstick swatch video. And then the bright ones. So this one here is called Sugar Cookie. This is stunning. Again, like there's enough colour, but you could absolutely go like this and wear this sheer. And then if you wanted to build it up a little bit, you could, absolutely. Then this one here is called Raspberry Tart. It's more of a true purpley sort of colour. Again, you can do this and sheer it down with a little bit, or build her up a little bit more. Next then, now we're on to the Butter Gloss Intense, which are basically the same formula except more pigmented. Even though these are quite pigmented, these are even more pigmented. This one here is called Très Léché. I don't know. So you can see there, it's a bit more like a liquid lipstick but with a glossy finish. How pretty is that colour? Oh my god, but you can still see like there, it's all gloss. And it'll stay glossy as well. Then this one here kind of has that pinky sort of tone, which is called Sweet Nothing. Almost like that third shade that we put down, except it's a bit more purple. They're kind of almost like a lip paint sort of style. And then we've got Berry Strudel, which is a bit more purple again. This is intense. Oh yeah, look at that. One swipe, that's it. It's a super violety purple. Then next up we've got the Metallic Lip Gloss, and this is Sticky Fingers. This is a bright pink with a shimmer. I actually love these metallic ones as well. I think they're so fun. Oh yeah. And they do have like an actual shimmer in them as well, which is really nice. This one here is a more purpley tone. And these are very pigmented as well. You kind of only need one swipe of these. I'm pretty sure I use this in my purple colour series look as well. And then last one here, this is Sucka. I love the name of that. And this is that. It's a super nice winey metallic gloss. So you can see that they're still all super glossy. None of them set down, which I do really like for a gloss, obviously. Okay, and then now we're moving on to some matte colours. So these three here are the Versicolor lip stains, and they're really nice glossy. They stain and then the gloss kind of tends to wear off, but I actually love them. I like these when I'm on holidays as well. This one here is called Energy Shot. I don't even know if you're going to really be able to see much of it because it's quite a soft colour. They're super thin, almost gel-like, and then they have a little bit of a gloss off them. Then this one here is called Constant Craving. It's a bit more of a pinky purple, super nice color, nice hint of color. If you like a pink but you don't want it to be too in your face, using a stain is really nice because it kind of looks like it's just like part of your lip. It's really pretty. This in here is a bit more of a berry tone, and this is called It's Never Ending. As you can see there, it goes on sheer, and then with these you can actually build them up, and I've actually used these as cream blushes as well while I was on holidays. So they're stunning. Before these actually set and stain my arm, I'm gonna wipe them off just so I don't have a stain. They kind of stained, whatever. Didn't get there quick enough. This one here is a mini gloss that I got. It's Oyster Girl. Yes, Oyster Girl. And it's a super soft pink with a shimmer, but it's almost kind of like a clear. I'm gonna do that here. It's kind of like a neutral with a gold shimmer and a pinky sort of tone off it as well. Super nice on its own, over things with just pencil, anything like that. This one here is one of my favorite MAC glosses that I have. This is called Glass Heel. I think this came out with Christmas. Again, I said it in the other one, I buy a lot of limited edition. I'm a sucker for limited edition. I can't get this one open, oh my god. So yeah, I'm a sucker for limited edition, so I tend to buy a lot of it. So I have that, and I think this is limited edition. It's super nice and sparkly though, look at it. It's just like a clear with the gold sparkle. So you're not even really going to see too much colour in it. You see the sparkle of it there? Oh, it's so pretty. Pretty sure all of these were limited edition, so yeah, just a heads up. This one here is called Fashion Whim. Oh no, you can actually get this. This is one of their cream sheens, but it's in Christmas packaging. I think this was the Nutcracker collection, and I can't remember what one this one was from. It was a Christmas collection. I did get it in a set. But Fashion Whim is just like a nude sheer topper kind of lipstick or lip gloss, just if you want shine. Then we've got Pure Delight, a bit more brown, a little bit deeper. Super nice, also still quite soft, so you could definitely still wear that over things or on its own. Then we've got this one here is more sparkly. This is like a kind of like a browny rosy gold with like blue and gold flecks in it. It's one of their Dazzle glasses. This is called Prancin' Dancin', and the old Dazzle glass formula is like super sparkly, kind of like as sparkly as this, but obviously they weren't doing the Dazzle glasses anymore when they brought this one out. So that's how that one looks there. You can kind of see the sparkle in that one. Then this one here is called On the Eve, which came out with the collection I bought that gold from. Ooh, and that was loud. And it's a bit more of that kind of coffee, caramelly kind of brown. Nice bit of colour in it. This would be lovely on really dark skin as well, as like a nude gloss. Fabulous. And this in here I couldn't resist, obviously. This is one of the Vamplifies. So the Vamplifies are kind of like a super pigment lip gloss, like the Intense Butter Gloss from NYX. And yeah, this is silver. This one's called Gilded Frost, and it's nice pigmented silver. I just had to. This was in a set. This came out with the same one as these, but it was in its own little set of colours. There it is there, so you can see it. Okay, I hope the stains don't affect these, but whatever. This one here is a cream sheen glass. This is called Tintillated. I love this colour. It kind of reflects pink and gold. I don't know if you can see all that shiftiness, but from where I'm sitting I can see pink and gold all at the same time. It's just a clear with those colours shifting throughout. This came in the same set that the silver came out in. Again, I don't really know if you're going to be able to see that too much, but you might get the shimmers off it. Then we've got another Vamplify. This one here is called Go For Pretty. This one's a really nice soft pinky one, also shimmery, but that Vamplify texture, so nice and pigmented. Okay, so I was rudely interrupted on my camera, so if anything looks a little bit different, that is why I had to go take it down and charge it. So let's continue. We finished off with the Vamplify here, so we're going to move on to this guy, which is a cream sheen. This is called Japanese Spring. It's a super nice, soft, like in that Candy Floss pink family, but it's like very sheer. Cream sheens are lovely by MAC because they're super thin formula, but they're still really nice and glossy. And then we've got Tinsel Seeker. A couple of these ones coming up like the next two after this are very similar. This one is like a rosy sort of colour. Very pretty. Then we've got this one here is Nutty and Naughty. Again, that kind of rosy sort of tone. Has a little bit more warmth in it though. It's a tiny bit warmer. That other one is a little bit pinker. And then this one here is called Holiday Darling. Basically, you don't need any, like, all of these. This one is very similar to that last one, so probably a little bit less pigmented. But that's how she looks there. She's pretty, I like that. Then this one here is the Viva Glam Miley Cyrus. It's a super nice pink sparkly gloss. Gives off just enough colour. But again, like the other ones, you can build it up a little bit, but it's not going to go super full on. It's just a nice sparkly pink. You can kind of see the shimmers there. Then we've got this guy here. This is called Be a Little Naughty. Whenever I do a burgundy lip that I want a gloss on, I always go for this gloss because it's such a nice, like, super rich berry burgundy kind of colour. So nice. You can kind of see there. Then this one here has a bit of a more metallic kind of look to it. This is called Lost Invite, and it's kind of like a rusty color. Yeah, like a true rust sort of shade. And then this one here is from the Toledo collection. I had a lipstick from my lipstick video with that as well. This one is called Barbecue, which is a nice, like an orangey red kind of color. Almost leaning into the coral side, but definitely more of an orangey red. And then this one is more of a soft orange. Like super soft, like it's not full on at all. Nice soft, give it a little peachy sort of tone. Okay, so then these are all just different packaging, these next 6, because they are from the Christmas collection of years past, so it's just that they have that kind of pattern on them. So this one here is called Stately Shimmer. I love this color actually. It's one of my favorite MAC lip glosses, just because it's such a soft peach when I just want a hint of color on my lips. It gives such a nice color. And this one here is a bit more pink, soft, very baby pink, almost like a milky pink, but I really like it as well. Again, not much color off that one, just like a little hint of pink. Then this one here has a little bit more pink. This one is called, wait, that last one was called Fashion Scoop, which they actually do all the time, and this next one is Pagoda, which I also do all the time. These are the cream sheen glosses, so again, that nice thin formula. That one has a little bit more pink in it, but still really soft. Then this one here is a Dazzle Glass. This is a super sparkly one. This is called Rags to Riches. It's a pink with a bit of like a bluey purpley sort of shimmer throughout it. Ooh, sticky. And see, this is why I don't really like the brushes, because they tend to fray, but it's fine. The Dazzle Glasses, I will say, are very sticky, but that's because they're so shiny. I don't really mind a super sticky gloss. It doesn't actually bother me that much. And the next up is a lot brighter. This is called Loud and Lovely, and this is a bit more of a vibrant pink sort of shade. Definitely more color, but it's not like as pigmented as, say, that is, if that makes sense. So yeah. Then next up we've got another Dazzle Glass. This is more of a brown, and it's actually also got like a blue and gold kind of shift in it, which makes it look really interesting and kind of glassy. This is called Courtly Coral. I wouldn't consider this coral now. I'd definitely consider this brown, but you can really see them bluey little sparkles in there. Then these ones here, these are, what are you called? The Huggables. So these actually came out with the Huggable lipsticks, which were that kind of almost like a lip balm sort of formula. And this one here is called Pleasure First, which is a nudie kind of formula, and these are so thin. These are almost like an oil, but not quite, because they're more pigmented. They do definitely have a pigment in them. And then we've got this one here is called Sweet Persuasion. It's also a huggable lip color. 3 of these, which is a bit more nude. This has a bit of a peachy sort of tone. This one has a bit more of a nudie brown. And then this last one is more of a violet sort of shade. This one is called Snuggle. I love that name. Very cute. But it's still quite sheer, so you could definitely wear that every day. So those are lovely. And then this guy here, I'm not going to swatch just because it's an oil. There is no colour off that whatsoever. It's literally just a lip oil. It does have a shade, hint of colour lip oil called Candy Drop. Look, I'll swatch it just to show you, but it really doesn't show up that much. Like kinda not really at all. And then this one here is the latest addition to my glosses for MAC particularly. This one here is called Spark Joy, and this is from the Frosted Firework collection. I got this because it kind of reminded me of the Diamond Bomb gloss from Fenty, and I love the Diamond Bomb highlighter. It's basically just like a clear with like a white sparkle in it, which I just think is so pretty. You can see the sparkles there. Might be able to see them a little bit better in the tube, but it's so sparkly, like it's the most sparkly. It's like that gold one that I showed you a few minutes ago. Okay, so here we're getting into some weirder ones, and you can definitely see I went through an orange phase with gloss for a while. So this guy here, I got in a set actually around Christmas, not Christmas time, summertime. This is called Bodycon. It's just their normal lip gloss. It's nothing major, but it's super pigmented and super nude, super cool toned. I love this kind of color, love this kind of nude if I'm picking a nude. Then we've got this one here. This was it the Oh Sweetie collection? I think it says Oh Sweetie on anyway. And then this is the Creamy Peach Pie. These actually smell like what they were named after. Yeah, it smells like peach. It's so nice. Some of them are like chocolate, some of them are strawberry, some of them are cherry. All kind of sweet theme, but see how pigmented that is? That's insane, like insane. Then this really fun one is called Electric Rainbow. It's one of the Grand Illusion glosses. These have still a vanilla scent off them, but they kind of have a bit of a mintiness when they're on. Not like a tingling sensation, but this is like a duochrome. How fun. It's like a pinky corally base with this really bright orangey gold running through it. So when it hits the light, it changes a little bit. I love these. These are really pretty. I should actually have gotten more of these. I don't know if they still do these ones anymore. And then this guy here, I know these have been discontinued. Some stores still have them though, so you might be able to get it. I don't know. This here is called Revved Up Paint Polish Lip Pencil. It's like a chubby stick kind of vibe off it. Very soft. I like this kind of colour when I'm away on holidays, just as something soft with a hint of colour. Nothing major. Nice and moisturising as well. And then this one I'm not going to swatch it. It's literally just a tube of clear gloss, but it's the shiniest clear gloss ever. So if you want a clear gloss, that's the one to go for. Then we've got this guy here. I've wanting this one for ages. This is Tangerine Tropica. It's a Dazzle Glass. And it's a super sparkly orange sort of colour. It has a nice bit of colour in it. It's not the sparkliest of Dazzle glasses ever compared to other ones that I have. But the sparkle is definitely there and it's definitely prominent enough. It's just not as sparkly as the others. There's actually more of a base colour in this. Then this one here is also a Dazzle glass. This is called Fun Tabulous. This is one of my first glosses from MAC. The next one is actually my first gloss ever from MAC, but it's just like a purple with like a super bright pink and blue glitter in it. More of a bluey kind of glitter. So it makes it look really vibrant. I love it. And then this one here came out with a Christmas collection a million years ago. This is called Shazam, and it is obviously a gloss. It is a Dazzle glass. I think the lid on mine is kind of broken. That's very sad. But it's not as silver as the other one that I showed you a few minutes ago. It's more sheer with sparkle, more of a pinky kind of sparkle, and a pink and a silver kind of sparkle in it. I love this. That was like my first gloss ever I bought from MAC. I love it. And this one here, obviously I had to have this. This is called Dark Outsider. It's a cream sheen, so it's a sheer black gloss, but I would obviously not wear this on its own unless I just wanted a sheer wash of black for some reason, which is it's a vibe. It's a whole look if you wanted it. But I love this layered over my classic Caviar. Yes, look at that. Really nice. I actually might try a look with that where I just wear the gloss and maybe like a pencil. Then we've got this guy here. This is the actual Vamplifies. So the other Vamplifies that I showed you were like the smaller size from Christmas collection. This is actually the way they came. They were really long and really skinny. This one is called She Rebel and I had to have this one. It's royal blue. Ooh, yeah. Super lovely one. I wish I brought these ones back because it was a really nice angle. But look how pigmented that is. Oh yes, I really need to bust into that. I actually have a look in mind coming up eventually. Okay, so now we're on to one half of my Essence lip products. Essence up to about here, and then it's Catrice and then more Catrice after that. So these guys here, I've used these a few times, you would have seen them. This is the Hello Halo Dewy Lip Shine. This is in the shade Butterfly Flap. I always say I love that shape, that name. It's so cute. So this is like an orange base with a pink shimmer. Super nice. And the next one is the same sort of one. It's one of the Hello Wow lip shine thingies. This one is called Scarab Wings. Look at that colour. Oh, it's so pretty. This one is like a purple base with a like a limey green and blue sort of shimmer in it, so it makes it look super duochromy. Stunning. Oh my god, I love that one. I should actually use that one more. Now this guy here has a history. This one here is the lip gloss I probably bought the most in my life. I don't know why. I was obsessed with this colour. I don't even have a name on it anymore. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what colour it is. I know they definitely don't do it anymore. But it's just a plummy sheer colour. I literally just used to wear this as is. Oh my god. It smells exactly the same. Like there's no change in the smell or anything like that. But look at that. Isn't that such a weird colour to be obsessed with? I was obsessed with that colour. I still love it. Like I would actually still wear that now. But I was full blown obsessed. I bought like 4 of these because I knew they were going to be getting rid of them, and I was just obsessed with them. I don't know why. And then this guy here is the Shine 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 lip gloss, and this is in the shade Smile Sparkle Shine, and it's just a soft pink, such a stunning pink. One of my favorite glosses. Love the little rounded doe foot applicator. Super easy to apply. Really nice thin formula as well. And then this is a bit of a weird thing. This is an gel tint. I have a shade Not Red or Hot Red. It's one or the other. It's kind of rubbed off a little bit. This is a tint, so a stain sort of thing. Really weird looking, but a very nice colour. I love this. Really nice, super sheer. Really nice blush though. And then we've got this guy here. This is the Colour Boost Vinylicious Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade I'll Make You Blush. I like that it's kind of like a squeezy sort of thing, so you can squeeze all the product out. This is a bit more of a thicker kind of formula, definitely more of a liquid lip, but a glossy version. I don't think it sets. It's like a vinyl, so like it doesn't really set down to a liquid lip sort of formula. Then we've got this guy. I actually have 2 of these. My other one's in the drawer. I'm not going to swatch both, obviously. This is their Catrice's Volumizing Lip Plumper. A lot of their stuff is volumizing now and lip plumping now. There's like not really any colour to it, but it is actually like plumping. I say that. I've never found a lip plumper to work, but it's tingly, if that makes a difference. I really like it though. I love the formula. I love the colour as well. Then we've got this guy, is one of my all-time favourites. I wish I bought like 3 of these. This is the Crystal Lip Gloss in the shade... Do I have a shade? No, this was limited edition, so it was the only gloss that came out, I think. But it's so nice and sparkly. Look how sparkly that is. It's so pretty. And it goes on really sparkly as well, so you get a nice bit of twinkle on your lips. Then these guys are lip stains as well. So this one here is the Catrice Wet Shine Lip Stain Long Lasting Lip Lacquer. This is in the shade Innocent. I actually have a backup of this because I loved this as well. It's a bit thicker for a lip stain, and it's quite pigmented as well. But I just love the formula of it. And then these are the same. Oh no, these are the Made to Stay Smoothing Lip Polish. Basically the same thing. This is in the shade Let Red Loud. It's kind of like a reddish sort of colour. The thingy broke off. Oh yeah, I remember that actually. I was like, what the hell? But you can kind of see there. It's like a super bright cherry red. Really nice, super glossy, basically the same formula, so I don't really know why they named it differently. And then this one here is the Made to Stay Smoothing Lip Polish in the shade Megan Fuchsia. So a different kind of colour, but the same kind of colour still. This one also has the things absolutely just completely fell into the actual container of these. But that one's a bit more pink, so it has a little bit more pink in it. Okay, so still on some Catrice here. So we've got this guy here, which is the Infinite Shine lip gloss. I don't think they do these anymore, and I don't have a shade for it. It's a nude like gold sparkle, but I honestly don't think they do this anymore. So, because when I looked up this guy here, because I used it in a look recently, it wasn't on the site. So I don't think they do these anymore, but it's just a super nudie with like a bit of a gold sparkle in it, but it's nothing too major of a sparkle. It's just a nude colour. It's very nice. It's a bit milky, I'll say. A little bit milky looking when it's on. Then we've got this one here. I also don't have a name for, but it's the same one. It's a Infinite Shine lip gloss. It's a bit more of a rosy shade. Actually, it's a bit more of a browny shade. Looks rosy in the tube, but it goes on a little bit more brown. Then this guy here. Wow, did I have time with this? I have backups. Let me see if I have the shade. I do have it because I've got 3 of them. Because they were discontinuing it, and I love this colour so much. So it's actually called Very Very Raspberry. 2 backups, so I'm currently using this one. And I just like this for a little hint of colour. Such a pretty colour. I was rudely interrupted there by my camera, wow. So it is just pigmented enough for me anyway, that's what I was saying. So yeah, has a tiny bit of a gold sparkle in it as well, but again, nothing major. It's super soft. It's one of my favourite lip glosses ever in my whole collection. And then we've got this guy here. This is called Little Red Dress, also the Infinite Shine ones. I'm sorry that these aren't in stock anymore. I only realised it today when I was filming. That's how that one looks there. It's more of a pinky red. You'll find I love a pinky red. I really like a pinky red. I've grown on an orangey red, but I love a pinky red. This one here is called Berryland. It's a berry. It's a classic berry. But again, sheer. Nothing crazy. The reds always come out really pigmented though. But the berries are nice and soft as well. Then we've got this guy, which is a stick, but it's a gloss stick. This is the Catrice Pure Brilliance Colour Lip Balm. It's in the shade 010 Sparkle Sparkle Little Star. Oh, that's cute. I never actually looked at the name of that before. But it's kind of like a stick that's clear and it has like a pink, peach and silvery kind of shimmer in it. Super soft and shiny, but it's not like as glossy. It's just a shiny lip balm essentially. And then these last 2 for this row, this is the lip cushions from Catrice. These are, what are they? With integrated soft sponge applicator. This is the shade Better Make a Mauve or whatever you want to say. It's got like one of those funky looking applicators. You twist it and the colour comes out. So that's a super nice soft colour. I love these just for everyday throwing them on if I'm like going shopping and I have a little bit of makeup on. But to be honest, I haven't really been wearing makeup at all really. This one is in the shade Coraline's Crush. Bit more of a corally shade. Same deal. And a brighter kind of colour. And I would wear that every day as well, because I think it's a really pretty little pop, and because they're softer textures, it goes on a bit softer. Okay guys, if anything seemed like it's a little bit off kilter from the other clips, it's because I had to actually take a break from filming after I filmed those ones because my back were so sore. And it's actually been like a week or something like that since I've filmed this. So yeah, whatever, we're gonna continue exactly from where we left off. So let's get into this. This is the NYC, I don't know if that's still a brand anymore, the City Proof Twistable Intense Lip Colour. It's in the shade Metropolitan Mauve, and it's a glossy crayon. So the way I've kind of done these drawers, I only kind of realised what way I did it. I do have like crayons or like sticks or those kinds of things in my liquid lipstick drawer as well, but those ones are matte. These ones are glossy. So yeah, that's how I've done that. Then we're going to move on to also NYC. This is the Expert Last Lip Lacquer in the shade Chelsea Cherry Blossoms. And it's a nude with a hint of shimmer, but like nothing too crazy. It's a very nice nude gloss. Like a nude gloss is quite standard for most people. Has a bit of peachiness to it. It's really nice. Then we've got a couple of Soap and Glory. This is the Sexy Mother Pucker. These are the tingling lip glosses. They plump up the lips, but they're tingling. This is Rose and Shine. This is such a nice nude colour as well. It has a bit more of a pink undertone compared to that last one. These are really nice. Super thin, super nice formula. I actually really like those. If you like a tingle, if you don't, you will not like them. Then we've got this one here, also Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Lacquer. This is Charm Offensive. I think this is my newer one that I got in my Soap and Glory advent calendar. It's way more pigmented. Actually, I think these are different. So one is a gloss and one is a lip lacquer, which is still a glossy, it's like a glossy liquid lip rather than a matte liquid lip. So yeah. Then the next one is just the normal. I think this is Plumps Up is the shade. Yeah, it's just a normal gloss. The applicators are different, that's how I can tell. And this one is a lot more sheer. Pretty sure this is like the most popular one. It's the one that like a lot of people tend to grab because it's really natural. Then we have these guys here. These are ones I got in H&M. I got them when I was in Portugal like 2 years ago or something like that. They're just lip glosses. They were in a set. So I got these 4 in a set, which are like the pinky mauvey kind of tones. And then the other 4 are like the nudie brownie kind of tones. And they're like really sparkly. So I'll swatch them out for you. So this one is called Glow Away. And this is like an opal sort of one. It has like pink. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It has like pink and gold reflex in it. Really sparkly, really nice. And that's that one there. No colour to it really. It's just a topper gloss, clear gloss with glitter in it. But I really like it. Can you see it there maybe? Then we've got this one here, is also pretty clear as well. It's more of a pink tone though. It's got like pink sparkles in it. This one is called Twinkle Treat. Yeah, pretty clear, mostly just sparkle. The sparkle in this is more clear, like a little bit of pink, but also a clear kind of sparkle, so there's not much colour off the actual sparkle. It's not a huge reflect of colour. Then we've got this one is called Mauve It, which is a mauve. And that's that one there. Very pretty, nice everyday kind of colour. Then we've got this one is called Drama Mama. And it's definitely a more plummy sort of tone. Oh, look at that. Don't think I've actually ever worn this colour. How pretty is that though? I should really bust that out. It's just a shame that I can't get them anymore, that no one can get them anymore, because they are really pretty. I'd love to use them a little bit more. Then in the next set over, which was the nudes and browns, this is Golden Charm. This one I feel like has a lot more sparkle in it. It's very prominent that the sparkle is there. Maybe it's just because it's gold, and gold does stand out quite well, but the sparkle on that is really nice. Then next up we've got Glitterily, which is kind of like that pink one again. It has a little bit of a base colour to it, but again on the skin it doesn't. And it's more of like a peachy sort of shimmer, but with a clear shimmer again, so not much of a reflect off it. Just a clear sparkle with a tinge of peach in it. Then the ones without any shimmer in it, this one is Basic Babe. It's just a nudie brownie kind of colour. Should be a nice bit of colour in these ones. The ones without any colour in them have, or without any shimmer in them, have a nice bit of colour in them. And then the last one here is called Cocoa Lux. It's just like a chocolatey brown. Again, it should be quite pigmented. Yeah, it's beautiful. That's a weird coloured doe. Whatever. Okay, you guys ready for some throwbacks? I'll get to those in a second, but we're gonna work on these guys here. So this here is from Clinique. I got it in an advent calendar. That's why it's so little with little. And this is a Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Color Balm. This is in the shade number 7, Super Strawberry. Really like these during the summer. I don't use them a whole lot on camera because, I don't know, I like the drama of other colours where these are quite sheer, sort of everyday kind of things, and I don't know, I always grab them in the summer for something easy and quick to wear. And this one here is from number 7. It's the High Shine Lip Crayon. Similar idea. This is in the shade, I don't have a shade. Okay, so I had a little Google. I'm not entirely sure. I have 2 of these. I tried to look up which one was which, and I think this one, the stronger one, is called either Delicate Pink or Statement. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. It's hard to see. It could be Delicate Pink because it is quite soft. But yeah, very similar. I'd say it's a little bit cooler toned than the Clinique one. And then we've got this one, which I think, pretty sure is Daydreamer. Looks like this. Very soft, super natural. Love that kind of colour, just as like a nothing kind of lip on. And then I have this guy here, which is the number 7 High Shine SPF 15 Gloss. I also don't have a shade on this, I don't think. Okay, again, I did a little Google. I cannot find the name of this colour. It's a super nice kind of a soft mauvey kind of shade with a bit of shimmer. But the shimmer is very soft and it's not as sparkly as those last ones that I showed you. Kind of has like a brownish, I'd say it's a bit more nude of a mauve. Like some mauves have a lot of purple in them and some of them don't. This one doesn't. It's definitely more neutral of a mauve, but definitely still a mauvey tone to me anyway. Okay, and then next up, for anyone who doesn't know what these are OCC lip tars. OCC is not a brand anymore, but if you are an OG YouTube person, an OG YouTube guru, if you are an OG person who watched all the tutorials of YouTube, Sparkage, Mischievous, any of those, that's where you got these from. I adore these, but I never use them, probably because they're gone off by now, but I have not got the heart to throw them out because it's basically like a history lesson of the YouTube makeup world. Essentially, the OCC lip tars were supposed to be used to mix for makeup artists. They came in every colour you could imagine: yellow, white, red, purple, green, pink, everything. That's why I've got a lot of weird colours here. These little ones here I got in a set, and one is clear, so you could have a clear one to dilute the colour down if you wanted to. This one here is called, it's one of the metallic ones, it's called Pleasure Model. It's just like a peachy nudie kind of colour. I'm not going to swatch them because they are separated. And it's, oh my god. Okay, well that's lovely. I just squeezed it a little bit and it just entirely exploded on me. Yay, let me go clean this up. That's great. Okay, well there's at least one that I'm throwing out and I'm not going to squeeze any more of these. So the next one up here is also a metallic one. This is called Roleplay. It's just a kind of ruby red sort of shade. Then we've got this one here. I got this one in New York. This one is called Strumpet. They all come out exactly as they look in the tube, and this is not a metallic one, it's just a lacquer kind of consistency, so super pigmented glossy kind of finish. Then this one here is a matte one. It's called Cosplay, and it's a super emerald green. I mean, if I really needed to mix this with something or whatever, I wouldn't recommend to do that though. That's just me. I know it's completely gross and all that kind of stuff, but if I needed something for a look that I'm going to have on for the space of about half an hour, yeah, I don't really mind it. Doesn't really bother me. This one here is one of the metallic ones, and this one is called Techno Pagan. And it's a metallic kind of royal bluey purpley sort of shade. Very nice. Then we've got this one. It looks black. It's not though. This is Black Dahlia. This was one I hunted down for a while. It's one of those where it looks black, but it's actually a plum sort of shade. Love it. And then this last one here is Tard. It's the black, also one I hunted down. So those last two I hunted down. Again, if I was desperate, if I was in the middle of doing a look and realised I didn't have the colour I needed, I would use one, which I know is gross, but that's just me. Don't do that. I'm telling you not to do that. Okay, and then we've got some squeezy tubes here. We've also got some more, I would say high end, but whatever. This one here is the Sugar Bomb from Benefit. It's one of their glosses. I'm pretty sure I may have stole this on my friend. Not stole. She was decluttering and gave it to me. And I sanitized it and everything, and then this was about 2 years ago. But yeah, it's a really pretty soft kind of colour. I don't like the applicator though. I would definitely squeeze this out onto my finger and just use it that way. It's not the best applicator, but it's a really nice soft colour, really lovely. Then this one here is W7. I don't know if you can get W7 everywhere, but you can here, and I've gotten this in an advent calendar. The other ones I think I got in advent calendars as well. They're not W7, they're Academy of Colour. And yeah, so we'll give this a little squeeze. Oh, it's way more red than it looks. I don't think I've actually used this really. Sticky though. Ooh, I don't know if I'd actually use. I may get rid of this. That looks so much more red than it looks here. Holy moly. But yeah, that's that guy. And then the Academy of Colour ones I think I got in Debenhams in an advent calendar. Again, I don't think I've actually used them yet because I haven't had the need to use them. I've lots of gloss, so just a very soft pink. Again, I'd use them if I needed to, if I particularly needed that colour. And there's no names on any of these, so you just kind of have to look at the colour and hope for the best. This one is a bit more of a muted, I would say a muted reddish brown kind of colour. So yeah, that's that guy. This one here I've had for a million years. I don't even know where it's from. It doesn't have a name on it, nothing. It's called Sweet Treat Toffee Apple. I think Sweet Treat is the name of either the brand or the type. Pretty sure I got it in a set. And it's kind of like a golden peach. It's really nice sort of shade, really nice texture as well. And then we've got Jouer, and I love these. I love this one in particular. This is the Jouer Lip Topper in the shade Frostbite. It's basically a super shiny whitish sort of shade. If any colour comes off on it, it's because I've used the applicator to apply it to my lips, which I normally try not to do. This is a super, super thin formula. Smells like toffee. And so sparkly. So thin and so sparkly. I love it. Then we've got this one here. This is Alto Jouet. It's the Sheer Pigment Lip Gloss in the shade Saint Germain, which is a peachy sort of shade. I got this because it was on sale on Beauty Bay, and I actually really like it. It's super pigmented. It says sheer pigment, but that's pretty damn pigmented to me. Then we've got this one here. This is Laura Mercier. This is a Bare Naked Lip Glaze. It's a lip glaze called Bare Naked, sorry. I do love this. I have used this a good bit. It's kind of a nude with a very yellowy sort of tint to it, but it's a really interesting colour, and it works to kind of neutralise some tones on lips if you need to. Then I've got a NARS, what are you? Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Burning Love. I got this in a Glossy Box advent calendar or a Debenhams advent calendar. I can't really remember. No, I think it was a Glossy Box because I don't think Debenhams actually sell NARS. Look how beautiful. It's such a classic red. Kind of has, it says velvet, so it does set down a little bit, but it has like a satiny kind of finish to it. Then we've got this guy here. This is the Makeup Geek Healing Lip Glaze in Sangria, which is a plummy sort of shade. Love the little applicator on it. It's so fun. Pigmented enough as well for what you think it's going to be. You think it's going to be super sheer, but it does have a bit of pigment in it, or a good bit of pigment in it actually. So yeah. Very nice, super shiny. Look at all that shininess. Okay, so moving on to the next row, we're going to get into, I have a couple of lip stains here, lip lacquers. These are like random bits that I have, just all kind of random. So this one here is LA Colors Pout Lip Gloss Super Shine. It does stain though, it is like a lip stain sort of vibe. And it's like a super bright purple, so I'm going to pop it on, but then I'm going to wipe it like straight off, so just so you can see the colour. But yeah, it's sheer. It's not the most opaque of colours, but again it's a stain, so it'll go on and stain the lips with the colour once you apply it evenly, and then the gloss will kind of fade naturally. So next up we've got Buxom, and this is the White Russian. What type of gloss is it? Does it say? No. I know White Russian is like a big, it's like Buxom's version of Orgasm from NARS, and it's Buxom's version of Champagne Pop from Becca, and all those things where they come out with everything, and like Pillow Talk from Tilbury, all that kind of jazz. It's become like that. I didn't know how popular it was, and I have it since I got those sets from Sephora in New York like 8 years ago. So yeah, I have it. It's really pretty colour. I do love it. I would repurchase it if I ran out. Then this is Smashbox Lip Enhancing Gloss. This is in the shade Pout. It's a super pale baby pink gloss, kind of sheer, lovely colour, lovely topper kind of colour, especially when you're wearing pinks. It's lovely. I love it. Okay, so next up then, these are lip lacquers. This is Rimmel London Apocalypse Lip Lacquer, and this is in the shade Nude Eclipse. This is such a pretty colour. I love this. I love these. They're not sold anymore, but I do love them. They're super pigmented but quite thin, not too heavy on the lips. Nice and shiny, and it's a nice kind of tan nude for my kind of skin, for paler skin. Then we've got this super bright coral. This is Stellar. I like when I'm buying lip colours to buy like a mix of colours that I know I'm going to get a bit of use of, so I would definitely use that kind of colour. And then I can mix and match, and I can fill in the gaps that I have. So I always try to get a nude, a red, a dark, whatever, unless it's a particular colour that I want from the brand. This last one here is called, this one is called Solstice. It's a bit more of a mauvey sort of shade. Really pretty, has a tiny bit of sparkle in it, but nothing too crazy. And these do stay on very well, so I really like the look of that. Then these little guys here, these are actually from Primark. My mom actually bought them for me for like as part of like a stocking stuffer kind of thing, just because they're cool looking colours. You can't get them anymore, but I just think they're really fun, really cool. This is a super pretty like duochromy sort of whitish colour. It has like, it's kind of like Max Reflex teal pigment actually. The kind of glitter that shifts loads of different colours. So they're pretty, they're funky. I just like the look of them, and you never know, I might need them. They're super little and cute as well. There's no names on them as far as I can see. Oh, there is names on them actually, sorry. That first one was called Cluster, the whitish shimmer. This next one here is called Galaxy, and this is like a rose gold sort of colour. Like they're really nice and really pigmented as well. This next one is the kind of minty colour, is called Starburst. That one's not as pigmented. Definitely more of just a gloss with like a hint of a green. You can kind of see the green there. And then the last one is like a purple with a gold shift, and this is called Astro. That's a pigmented one. So yeah, how fun are they? Aren't they cute? Then up next we've got this very old gloss from Primark as well, like a really old one. I don't use it because it's old, but I keep it for memories. I loved this gloss. It's like a white with a gold shimmer. Quite a yellowy sort of gold. I really liked it. Really fun. This is like when I started getting into makeup, so I do keep these sort of ones for funsy. Then this one here is also from Primark. This is the Nudes. I think it came with a pencil as well. I can't remember. This is a metallic lip gloss. There's no shade on it. It's supposed to be kind of inspired by Kylie Jenner's lip range, but it's a super nude glitter. Little bit of pink, little bit of peach, little bit of rosiness to it. Then this last one here is from Kiko Milano. This is a pencil lip gloss, which I bought when I went to Italy with my friend. It's in the shade 05, and it's basically a pencil, and it kind of has a balmy sort of texture. It's not super glossy like the way the others are, but it definitely does have like a little bit of a glossiness to it once it's actually on the lips. So still with Kiko, I got 3 more glosses when I went to Italy that time, and I got the Super Gloss. This is number 102. It's a clear with a white glitter in it. Very pretty, super nice topper, really lovely. This one is in the shade 112. It's a lot more nude. Has a bit of a peachiness to it. So that's how that one looks. A little bit more colour to it. You could wear that on its own or over things. Then this last one here is also a super gloss. This is 128. This is a lot more corally toned, a bit more pinky. Has more of a colour to it, but it's not very pigmented like the others, so still could be worn quite softly for an everyday kind of colour. Oh god, then these two here, my god, I'm so sad that Maybelline got rid of these. These are the Vivid Hot Lacquers. I bought this one here because Nikki Tutorials wore it in a video, and I was like, I'm obsessed with that colour, I need that colour, I want it. Went out and bought it. Should have bought 10 of them. I'm going to swatch a tiny little bit of it because I don't want to use it up. This is the shade 60 Tease. So these are, again, super pigmented, but keep that glossiness. But these stay on like nothing else. I don't know why they got rid of these. They're so pretty. When I did go back in, I went in and got this one, but I didn't know they're being discontinued. This is the shade Too Cute. I would have got so many of these. I probably would have had the whole range or most of the range. And then this one is a lot more pink, but still a soft pink, like it's something you could wear every day if you wanted to. Then this guy here is the Hard Candy Wet Ever. You'll see another Hard Candy product that I have in my liquid lipsticks. This is the Bold Hold Lip Lacquer, and it's in the shade Selfish. Yes, I was trying to find the name. This one has leaked on me a couple of times, I don't know why. Very similar colour to the Maybelline one, but I would say touch warmer. This one here is a cool looking one. I don't know if it's going to show up at all, really. It's really striking in real life. This is an Inglot AMC lip gloss in the shade 541. Basically is a clear, and it shifts a little bit to blue when you first put it on. Like, look at it there. Look at that. How cool is that? They had lots of these. I wish I got more because the other ones are even more striking. When it's actually on the lips, it just kind of goes like clear, but when you're applying it, it's fun. I think they're cool. They look really cool. Then also with Inglot, these are the Slick VLC lip gloss. I don't know, the sleek lip gloss, and this is in the number 69. Hey, and it's kind of a tan bronzy sort of shade, little bit of shimmer, quite nice. Don't really use it that much because I have to be wearing the right makeup for it, and I don't always wear neutrals. Then I'm pretty sure I got these two actually in goodie bags. I don't think I picked these myself. This is another one of those sleek lip glosses. This is the shade 27, and it's a beautiful copper. Again, I haven't really used it, but I probably will use it in my colour series because I plan on doing a copper look. Look at that. They're so pigmented as well. You don't realise how pigmented they're going to be. So pigmented, nice and sparkly. Really like it. Then these guys my friend got me for Christmas. Not last year, I think it was the year before. These are also Inglot, and these are the volumizing lip gloss. I think the collection is called Me Like. And this is the shade Vesper 51. This is when I started adding names to the numbers. This is basically clear. It's got one of them giant doe foots, which I actually really like. And it reflects, like, from where I'm looking, I can see gold, pink and blue. reflex to it. Then this one is also sparkly, but a bit more of a colour in it, and this one is called My Thai. I've actually used this one the most out of them all three of the ones that were in the set. Has a tiny bit more of a nude sort of tone to it, but it's still mostly clear. It'll go over anything really. And then the last one for those ones is called Dark and Stormy, shade 56. This one is a bit more of a cream, has a touch of sparkle in it, but I don't really think you're going to be able to see it. Just more of a glossy, creamy sort of colour. Next one I'm not going to swatch because it's just a clear. This is Makeup Revolution clear lip gloss. Just a clear gloss like the MAC one. Same jazz. And then this one I will swatch. This is a Revolution lip gloss. There's no shade on it because I got it in an advent calendar and I don't know why they don't put shades on those. But it's just a super nice rosy sort of colour. We're going to start over here with some Colourpop. This is the newest edition actually that I've bought. I bought this over Black Friday, my Black Friday order, and I love this. This is the Colourpop Luxe Lip Oil. I don't know which collection this is from. I didn't really check, but it's in the shade Rain Check. There's no colour off it at all. It's just a lip oil, but I really like it. It has a little bit of like a gold fleck in it, even though it's kind of like a purple. Then we've got the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip, which is in the shade Atta Girl. I've used this lots. Don't really like the applicator because it's a brush. Do prefer a doe foot, but this is a clear with a blue and pink sort of sparkle through it. I just think it's really pretty. Then this one here I'm not going to swatch because it's a clear. This is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Kiss Proof Lip Finish. I got this in my Glossy Box Advent Calendar. Just a clear gloss. It says it's Kiss Proof Lip Finish. I wouldn't believe that. I don't think so. Then I've got an e.l.f. one here that I got in a set. Oh no, I bought this in New York. This is the Pout Perfector. It's in the shade Glow. Nice kind of rosy gold, coppery kind of colour. Again, a brush applicator that's fraying. It's a bit on the sticky side, not my favourite formula in the whole world. But again, if I needed it, I would buy it. And also I keep it for nostalgic reasons because I'm one of those people. Then we've got these. Remember these bad boys? This is not like the juicy gloss or whatever, but this is a Hawaiian Tropic Lip Gloss Island Berry Lush, I can't pronounce that word, moisturizing hydrant, SPF 25 and UV protection, which I think is really cool for a lip gloss that you might wear on holidays. It smells like berries. It smells so nice. It's a sheer kind of reddish raspberry sort of shade. I have worn this on holidays. It's beautiful. Not gonna lie, tastes kind of nice because when you lick your lips you kind of get a little taste of it. But that's that guy. I really like that. Oh, I've missed one. This one here actually is Sephora. Also when I went to New York, I got one of these guys. It's a Sephora lip stain. It's in the shade Orange Elixir 09. It looks super dark on the applicator and it goes on super dark, but on the outside it doesn't look dark. So it's kind of deceiving, like it doesn't look as dark there, but it looks very burnt orange there. So this one here then is a sleek Gloss Me lip gloss. It's in the shade Rising Phoenix. I bought this in Boots and I love it. I never really wear it, but I love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful wine berry burgundy kind of colour. Has flecks of like purple and a little bit of gold in it, but mostly purple flecks through it. Then this guy here I got in an advent calendar, I think. This is the Steve Lavrant lip gloss in the shade Eggplant. Again, another kind of burgundy sort of shade. Very similar, a little bit more on the purpley side I would say. The other one is a bit more red in it. Really nice, really pigmented. Haven't worn it at all because I haven't needed to wear a glossy burgundy yet. Next up then, this is actually a freebie. I got this in my order from Apocalyptic Beauty. It's their lip gloss and it's, does it have a shade? Composite Personality, maybe? I don't know. It's a weird mixy mix. I don't know if they actually sell this. I'm not sure. It was literally just in my order. I ordered, I think, 11 glitters from them and they popped in 1 pigment sample, this guy, and 2 glitter samples. And this, I don't know if they do that with every order. You can let me know if you've ever ordered from them. And then last guy here, this is Jeffree Star. Yes, I did buy this before all the dramas. When it was on Beauty Bay and it was on sale. I only buy Jeffree Star when it's on sale. I haven't bought anything from Jeffree Star since all the dramas. Not because of cancel culture. I hate cancel culture, but I don't care now anymore to buy from him, so I'm not at the minute. But I'm not saying I would never ever buy from him again, just saying. This is called Control Freak. It's very pretty soft pink, not a whole lot of colour. I'm not mad on the applicator, but just because it's so long, I prefer the smaller doe foot applicators rather than the long one. Same with the sleek one. That sleek one has a long one. I don't really like it. I don't feel like they fit my lip right. Okay guys, so you can see my lovely stain down from that Sephora stain. Let's go back. I hope you all enjoyed, by the way. Let's go back to past Carla and see what she has to say about the end of the video. Okay guys, that was a long one. Again, these are going to be long. These are just going to be long. I'm just going to put that out there. So I hope you enjoyed. I enjoy like showing my collection. I'm doing a new thing on Instagram every now and again. I'm going to throw up an IGTV or a reel. I've kind of done polls and stuff like that in my video or on my Instagram to see what people prefer. A lot of people are saying IGTV, but I might throw in a reel every now and again. But it's basically going to be me picking a palette and then swatching it. Super nice, super chill. So you can see them there. I will also be doing a palette video on this channel anyway, so you'll see that there. So yeah, like I said, go follow my Instagram down below so you're updated on all of that fun. And also hit subscribe down below to see more up close collection videos, because next up I think is liquid lipsticks. Oh, that's fun. I'm excited for that one. Also I've got the palette for this look and a 2 looks 1 palette coming up with that palette. My colour series is coming up in about 2 weeks time, I think. I don't know which colour it's going to be, but it's going to be a colour. And also hit like down below as well to get me around to more people, see more, so people can see my videos more and everything like that. It's the cheapest, simplest and easiest way to help me out. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favourite gloss is. Do you have a favourite gloss? Do you even wear gloss? Like, does anyone even wear gloss? I wear gloss. I love gloss. But I feel like a lot of people don't. And then I feel like it's such a thing. Like, you're either for it or completely against it. It's like you're nowhere in between. I can go back and forward between how I feel about it. So yeah, let me know that down below. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.